Member said, Mr. Subbarao, tell me, do you read newspapers? Yes, sir. Which one? The Statesman, sir. Oh, then tell me, what's the headline today in today's Statesman? I was flustered. I had not seen the newspaper that day. And then the chairman came to my rescue and he told the member, look, it's February, still dark and rainy, first thing in the morning. I'm sure you've not read the newspaper. Why do you ask him? Then the member smiled and said, okay, did you see yesterday's newspaper? I said, yes, sir. Tell me, what's the picture, front page picture of yesterday's newspaper, your Statesman? I remembered. So I said, sir, it's a picture of Muslims celebrating Muharram. He said, celebrating? Is Muharram a festival to celebrate? No, I've been flustered for the second time in 1 minute. I was taken aback. Then he explained to me, Muharram is not a festival, it's a day of mourning for the Prophet's grandson who was martyred. Then to add salt to my wounds, he said, you've been in Kanpur for 2 years. Kanpur is a predominant Muslim population. How come you don't know? At any other time, my instinct would have been to be defensive. Say, no, sir, my IIT Kanpur campus is very far away from the city. We don't get exposed to the city and all that. But I was so tongue-tied. I was so flustered that I kept quiet. Thank God for that. Then the member said, okay, tell me, which sect of Muslims observes Muharram? The chairman said he doesn't even know what Muharram is. Why do you ask him about which sect of Muslims? Finished. The interview by which I set so much store completely dissolved in the first 3 minutes spectacularly. So I thought the members will just go through the motions of having a conversation with me for about 10 to 12 minutes and say it's a waste of time with this guy, let's send him away. But in the event, the quality of interview moved up from there. They're like all that you said. I went to 2 IITs, Kharagpur and Kanpur. They asked me about the comparison. They asked me about the difference in farming in Punjab and farming in Andhra Pradesh, where I come from. President Nixon, he visited China at that time, which was very historic. Mrs. Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister, her style of functioning. Asked me about Heisenberg's uncertainty principle and existentialism. The reason I'm mentioning all this is that the quality of interview improved over the next 35 minutes. I went on to score very high marks, probably the highest in that year. So the lesson I drew from that is that setbacks are common, but don't be discouraged by early setbacks. Learn from that, move on, because life is that. Don't be discouraged by setbacks, move on, you will succeed.